go to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged off. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. Word inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundromat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Trend. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, and play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in. For my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. I'm on my job, I get it done, but you should know that. Shine like a sun, a 101, you should know that. I get the front and in the back, you should know that. No need to stun, it's never cap, you should know that. All I know, 10 toes, never fold, bang roll, on the go, ice wall, ice wall. I swore, came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. I miss my baby, so I hit them on the FaceTime. I need it all for them, so no, I cannot waste time. Facing these oceans, feel the water on my waistline. We trust the process and I only know it takes time. You can get it, got no worries, I'm gon' make mine. Going global, I'ma get it out the state lines. Paying taxes at a more than what you make now. Different bracket, eating off a different plate now. For my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, if they pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. And for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in. I get it in, I get it in.
Little trade another day.
You know what? Good morning all. Yes, sir. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is good. Let's get it. Let's get it. Happy Thursday today. Actually need to change the title because I wrote this title yesterday. Where's my edit stream? NFP is cancelled. NFP is cancelled. So let me see if I can edit this title here. Because I wrote NFP today, but it's not. Let's put NFP question mark. Not happening. Not happening. As far as I know. Let me see if that has changed though. Let's double check on the Forex factory here. NFP today is still here, but apparently it's not happening. Let's see the news. I don't know why they still kept it on the calendar. Trump wants to fire. Pretty sure it's not happening. So I'm seeing mixed things, man. I saw some headlines saying it's not happening. Let's see on the juice. How is NFP cancelled? I promise I saw headlines. I'll show you if I can find it. September is cancelled? Okay, so then something's cancelled. I remember seeing it. It's not per ChatGPT. Okay, we'll put trust in ChatGPT. NFP then today. Uh-oh. So let's see what happens. Could be a mess, could be interesting. Let's see. Anyways, first thing we're going to do here is do the analysis because we need to see what the hell is going on. Yesterday, not a bad day in the markets being a pre-NFP day, to be honest. We had some good movement throughout late London, unfortunately. Didn't come during on-stream, typical. And then New York was bad for US 30, but for my pairs on DAX, it actually had some nice volume come through. And that's pretty much it. Nvidia earnings came out yesterday. If you guys don't know, everyone was expecting an AI bubble, but we didn't see that. So it brought some positivity. So we saw a bit of positivity come back into NASDAQ, right, from that earnings report of these drawings. So positivity because NASDAQ is more positioned as a technology stock. If you compare to US 30, not as big as a move. Why? Because NASDAQ is more of a technology stock. So Nvidia giving a small boost in the market here. You know, obviously DAX is not a technology stock, so we're not going to see. But yesterday we did see upside during NY session. Is that pricing in? Who knows? Can't really tell you that. But so let's have a look at the daily time frame here. So daily time frame closing bullish. We retested daily support here, bouncing off it. We have a long rejection wick from the upside, showing us signs of definitely weakness here. 4-hour time frames closing bearish, respecting 4-hour support. So sells are a little bit more on the difficult side. We have a 4-hour resistance here because where we're sitting at. Let's go mark this. And then we have yeah, I think we could take a mixed bias trade today. Not mixed bias, counter bias trade above here, if I'm being honest. Because I feel like once we get once we get above here, we could see that drive towards the top of the range. Would be something interesting to see, I would say. Now for the sells today. Sells are a little bit more on the difficult side because we're sitting at this 4-hour support here. I really like these type of options that's already happened. These were very nice, you know, these closes from the top of the range here. Obviously, this one in Asian is insane. Really nice sell to continue down bearish. Perfect retest of previous 1 hour. Wick rejection showing you weakness. Liquidity grab, then closes bearish. Then you go on this one instead of that one. Strong bearish candle close, and then boom, you get an amazing move towards the downside. So we're kind of sitting at that lows there. So either we pull up here, we do something similar that we had here from up here down, or we get above here, we can take some buys. Selling below here, not too confident myself to sell below there just yet. I'll have to see how it reacts around that zone, but I don't really like the idea of selling below here if I'm being honest. I don't think it's going to be the best option. So let's see if we can drive up to the range and make decisions from there. DAX, after yesterday's push towards the upside, we're seeing some form of consolidation right now, which is not a bad thing. Daily time frame is closing bullish here. Want to check on broker if I have a bottom wick on daily here. I think it's a gap, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's a gap up. Have we filled that gap? Let's have a look. I mean, there is wick to wick there, but body to body, not really, but there is wick to wick. So it's a partially filled gap. It's not the worst to be dealing with in a session. So daily is bullish, 4-hour time frame closed doji here. This here is a gap, this candle. So let's fix this 4-hour resistance, still fine. We have this previous 4-hour support. 30-minute, 15-minute. Yeah, buys above here look good if we were to get back above the range. Or we can go for the gap fill. See what the 4-hour looks like on broker. Yeah, same doji candle. So we're actually bullish bias on DAX here. So I'd look for buys from down here actually instead of trying to reverse price just yet, and then catch the buys back towards the upside. Then we'll see if we can get out this range. So that's the plan for DAX here. Interested to see what GJ has done in this. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Good morning, GJ. 8:30. Wow. Morning, first part of the group. Let's go, man. Welcome, welcome. Sheesh. Do we have some juice in us today to fill? Shame this happened early, man. Load of BS and then now we're pushing up early. Just straight up. I wish this happened during our session. Would be beautiful. Just this close here would be nice. So yeah, nothing really much you can do at the moment with something like this. You just need a pullback or structure. Oh, I can't see behind here. It's crazy. This is an intervention candle. There we go. That's kind of like your target for the day so far. See if we can reach there and see what happens. So that's the plan overall here. Jazz music today, yeah, something a little bit different. Let me know what you guys think of my jazz music. So yeah, I like it way more chill. So I'm mixing. I'm actually going to do a mix of the music. That's my point, you know. Start off chill, then we have some traps, you know. Because I actually psychologically think, really, if you think about it logically, it makes sense. We always listen to the music like subconsciously. We're not really concentrated on everything. It just kind of comes in our ear and you know, it's something that we have in the background. So having trap music to begin with is not going to allow us to concentrate and put us in a calm state. It kind of immediately initiates, you know, rush, right? It initiates a rush. Honestly, I feel like it makes an effect. I think it honestly makes an effect. I know it sounds crazy, but I think it makes an effect because if you're coming in and you're making a plan and you're doing it in a calm way, you're going to approach the charts calm. Right? You're going to approach the charts calm, and you're not going to be in a rush to take stuff and stuff like that, you know? So honestly, I think it's a... If we start like that, and then later when things are a little bit exciting, you know, music will change. I have a whole playlist and stuff. Harry, can you review yesterday NY gold fake out move? Set up 1 50-minute time frame. Too deep close, man. We spoke about this on Zoom. That's a too deep close. That's a too deep close. Actually, sorry, this one right here. This is too big of a candle right there. 190 pip candle. You want to be in when it's closing above here, so you need structure. Watch what happened. No structure form. Right? We tried this one. We tried a little bit of upside here, and then it came back. Then you manage, and then boom, no retest, no structure. A little bit of 5 structure, but then you take it on the... That's a different story. You take it on the 5. That's a whole different story. You know? Yesterday, we took gold buys from here. Yesterday, I took gold buys from down here, up. And then I took DAX buys as well. Those were my 2 plans for yesterday. Do you think 3 coffees, no food, cigarettes, and trap music causes a disadvantage to your trading? I think no food potentially. If you're hungry, it's not gonna help. 3 coffees, I think it depends on how long. You know? You know why, sister? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. May she rest in peace. God bless, brother. Hope you're all good now. See your GU plans here. 15 close above them buys. Yeah, or you can pull back to take buys. 30 minutes, 3 coffees in 30 minutes. Yeah, probably a bit much because it's going to make you anxious. Well, ask yourself, do you feel anxious at the charts? That's what you want to try avoid. You want to try avoid that anxious feeling. So if you feel anxious at the charts, it's too much. But if you don't, then it's okay. It's okay if you don't. Cigarettes is not good for your health, but actually nicotine in low doses... Hate to say this, but it's good for the brain actually in low doses. You can develop a good mind-muscle connection with nicotine. Nicotine actually has some benefits for concentration. It does. But it's a bad habit. So don't go tell, you know, oh, Harry told me nicotine is good for me. I'm gonna start having nicotine. It's a bad habit. Cigars are my vice? Yeah. It is a guilty pleasure for me as well. I've never smoked a cigar and traded though. I have a list of cigars that I've had and what they were like and what I liked and didn't like full headache I've done. It is a small guilty pleasure, but it can't be perfect everywhere. But I have not smoked a cigar and I wonder if it would help. Cigars don't taste good, harsh in the throat. I think that's your problem, man, is that the cigar smoke is reaching your throat. As a man, only food should reach your throat and water. Nothing else. And cigarettes would be fine. But that is your problem, is the cigar should not reach your throat. It's man, it sounds so sus. It sounds so sus if I talk about it being a mouth experience. But we have to move on and make sure we're talking about the right subjects. Have you ever tried Cuban cigars? Yeah, many, man. Many. Different, from different brands and... Tried some from Nicaragua as well. It's very good. They do a good job as well. Did you smoke the big boy cigar? Yeah, the biggest I've smoked maybe like, you know... fuck, man, it's too sus this. Like, you know, like that. If that guy who remembers Sniper ICT Trader, if he's still watching my content and he clips this, I'm cooked. If anyone clips this, I'm cooked. Now he's asking me how big, man. How big is the... I'm cooked. Please do not clip this. Was it over 7 inches? Fuck's sake, man. I don't know what to do now. I've dug myself a hole. And I feel like I keep digging deeper now. You've trapped yourself, yeah. Totally cooked now. Quincy is absolutely correct. Quincy is absolutely correct. Anyone who wrote the comments, you know what you are. It's gonna be a YouTube short series. Let's see if someone clips it. I wonder if someone is gonna clip it. I wonder if someone is gonna clip it. It's good content. I'm not gonna clip it myself because imagine I clip that and post it. It's like that's a full mess myself up. Harry, NFP news today can pump indices heavily as it's the first major news after lockdown. But why would it pump? So let's have a little discussion about NFP, right? So what is NFP? Does everyone know what NFP is? It's a measure of employment. So it will give you a small description here. Change in number of people employed during the previous month. So if we see more people being employed, it means, right? It means that the economy is opening up a little bit, right? So they're expecting more employment. That's going to be positive for the economy. It means companies are going to earn more. Then you're going to see it go up. But if you see this number come down and unemployment rate tick up, it's going to be scary. And if it's scary, you're going to see money shift into gold. So positive number, you see some money shift out of gold. So I'll actually become bearish on gold. If you see this come back a negative number, you see money shift into gold. Everyone understand that? Watch the setup videos in the group. So much help. I haven't watched setup 6 yet. Is it used often? Not really. I use it. I had it as a backup setup. It can be used often. It can be used often. But I just have found that it's sometimes annoying waiting for it. It's in a certain market condition. It does very well. But I think you should prioritize 5. Setup 5 is a priority. That one is used a shit ton, I would say. I use it quite a lot. It's a very good concept that you can apply in a lot of places as well. It's my favorite. 5 is the best. Yeah, it's pretty good setup. I think I want to move this line a little bit higher so we get above this 15-minute resistance here. Bit late. Did I miss any trades? No, we just did our analysis. Here's a great question, man. And this is how you need to change your mindset. Instead of showing up and asking, did you miss any trades? Look at the chart and try to analyze yourself. And this is what you have to do. And see, right? And see if there is something that you thought was an option and ask if I took that option. If you don't see an option, then you can, then it would, that would be a good thing, When I get a chance to go to Dubai, I'll travel to Cuba first and get you a box of Romeo and Juliet cigars. Wow, thank you very much. Very kind. I have had that cigar. It's a good one. I have had it. Why the change from tech to classic? I think psychologically it will stop us from feeling an urge to rush, right? Because we're starting things calm. We're doing our analysis in a calm state. So we can calm the mind subconsciously. It should help with our thought process. And then if we're getting a little bit tired because we're waiting for the market, then we can put more lively music, which would then inherently keep us more interested and, flowing well. I actually think it's a technique that can add maybe 1-2% more, but anything that we can add value to our lives in trading and give us some better mindset, better edge, why not? Right? FX Replay also added an AI guide feature. Man, listen. They're full copying me. Full. They have a bigger audience. They're a more established brand. But they're just copying now, man. Like, seriously. They're just copying. I launch a prop firm simulator. They launch a prop firm simulator. I launch AI features. They launch AI features. I change my pricing plan. They change their pricing plan. I launch Mentorship Hub, they launch Mentorship Hub. So it's just, shows me that I'm doing something right. It shows me that I'm doing something right. And yeah, they're a bigger company. There could be lawsuits, but I don't care about that. I don't need to pay because they don't know the vision. You can copy my idea, but you can never replicate the vision. You can copy my idea, but you can never replicate the vision. And they will always be one step behind. But Harry, they have huge tech behind them. It can be their idea as well. Of course, it's not their idea. I was the first in the industry to make that. It's just I don't have the biggest audience. I don't have the biggest people on Pip Labs. But I was the first in the industry to come up with that fucking idea. And I had that idea a year ago, guys. Everyone in the exclusive group who's been here can tell you. They can tell you how long ago I came up with that idea. They only launched theirs a couple of months ago. I've had it for a year plus. AI Insights, I told you that was coming. I told everyone that was coming. Right? And guess what? We just have development time. So, in my response, I've just doubled down now. You've heard me be quiet about Pip Labs because I'm building something stupid right now. We're building something stupid. You should see what we're doing to the platform. How smooth we're making it. It's insane what we're doing. And we're just redesigning everything. So if you implement first and they have a bigger tech team, just means that they're really copying because they can do it much faster if they had the idea. Exactly. You're absolutely correct, Ricardo. Sup, man? It's Archie here. How's everything? Good to see you, brother. All good, man. Yourself? Like, if it was their idea first, should be out immediately, man. Within a week, they can do that. So I just expanded my team. I've run Pip Labs non-profit for a while, and I promise you this will be a tool that everyone is going to madly benefit off. Madly benefit off. And because they're going to madly benefit off it, if you're planning to buy Pip Labs, wait. You see what I'm going to do for Black Friday. I'm going to piss the industry off on Black Friday. You wait and see. Do we get a discount? Just wait for Black Friday. Gonna show you something special on Black Friday. What is this? You need to give me context. Above? Oh, I was looking at your position. Yeah, above would make sense, but we need to get a close. We'll see if the 5-minute does close in about something. When is Black Friday in the UK? It's a multi-week thing already started. Yeah, but we'll do it. We'll announce it. Don't worry. Is Black Friday also for mentorship? Look, I feel like mentorship is already a steal for the price that you get, guys. That's the problem. Like, you get so much in the mentorship. It's really still the cheapest out there. Maybe we would do a 10% just for the fun of, you know, the event. But I can't do any more because it's too much included. Plus, I'm shutting that down. The whole thing is gonna be redesigned, so it's anyways people's last chance. Since I'm gonna shut it down. What is Black Friday? Just some discount day. Don't know why they call it Black Friday. I see some people who are trying to be woke with some idiotic things calling it White Friday, as if black was in reference to people's skin color. Black is a color. I don't understand why they have to feel like it's offensive. So it's absolutely silly. Question, does your strat work on futures? I prefer futures, but on gold specifically, moves are the same. 100%, man. Go watch my channel. You can see how I passed my futures account. I trade futures. A lot of the guys in the group trade futures. Let me show you some of the guys. Look, a lot of our payouts are coming from futures, right? Check this out. So it 100% works. Top step passed. 1, 2, 3 top step accounts passed. That's all futures, right? This is again 2,000 withdraw from what? Futures account. This is not. This is a futures account. Top step passed. Futures account. Right? Top step payout. 1,900. Futures account. So yeah, mostly futures, man. Mostly futures. It definitely works on futures. Most of the guys working in here. So yeah, gold is in this range for now. I'm interested potentially in DAX, but we need to see some sort of structure would be preferred here. Instead of just having me to buy the highs here. We did get the 5 close above here, but no bottom wick yet. Check what that's saying on broker. No bottom wick on broker and gap up. Yeah, unfortunately I can't really do anything with a gap up like that. That's a pretty big gap, man. How big is that? 3-point gap. Wow. So let's just wait. We have some good room here though. We have good room. So any structure would be great. Yes, it definitely works. I need $200 to pass top step. Let's go. That's nasty. If this thing rips and fills our range, it will be nasty. But the good thing is we have a big range today, guys. So honestly, we have space. So if we could just fill this calmly and form some sort of structure, would be nice. When are you shutting down the mentorship? I'm gonna shut it down probably by 100% by next week, if not by Monday. And then I'm only gonna focus with the guys in the mentorship, and then next year it's gonna be rebranded. Not rebranded, but I'm restructuring everything. It's gonna be something insane. But the guys in there will just get it for whatever it is for. Nothing will change for them. Because I don't want to. I don't want in December to accept people because I care about people in there. I actually track their progress. I engage with them if they want to be engaged with. Again, it's optional. I don't chase everyone up. I couldn't do that. But I'm very hands-on in that group. So if I just start accepting random people, it wouldn't be right, right? I also have some plans of some webinars I want to do. Yeah, I'm just excited for next year. I have a lot of things underway. I've learned so much. I've learned so much of how to actually mentor and stuff. Yeah, it will be really good. Do you ever do one-on-one calls? Yeah, of course. For the guys in the group, if you reach out to me. No spin today. We should do a spin. We will do a spin soon. The only problem on Pip Labs is sometimes it gets stuck, and I hope it'll be fixed. It's a great simulator. It helped me more building. So we found out the reason why it's getting stuck. It's a crazy reason. So this is why it got stuck. Stupid reason, but we fixed it now, so it doesn't get stuck anymore. And the reason is because, are you ready? When you're on the simulator, we had, you know, the hourglass loading symbol? You guys know that hourglass loading symbol? So basically, we have an hourglass loading symbol. In the background, that loading signal will run, and start to increase your RAM usage. And your RAM usage used to go up and up and up and up. If you're on a stupid PC like mine, it can handle it. But if you're on a laptop or something that doesn't have hard RAM, 32 GB plus, it starts eating the RAM, especially if you're running other programs like Zoom and Tradingview and whatever it may be. Right? And then guess what happens? Eventually it's eating a lot of your RAM. Boop, it'll get stuck because all your RAM is being utilized. So we fixed it. You know. But it was just such, like, you know, these things it's hard to find those things. Like, could you believe just a bloody hourglass loading thing was causing that? And the problem is it wouldn't cause it for people with 32 GB RAM. So when we were running it, we could not replicate. Why couldn't we replicate or find out? Because it was never an issue. But yeah, we're doing a lot on the back-end side of the platform, and it should be very exciting. All right, second fight. This was looking good. We had a rejection at some point to close bearish. So we'll see what happens. Which funded are you using? It's called Top Step. All right. We have to do the wheel, no? Okay. Today, what are we doing, guys, today? Pick your number, pick your number. Yeah, it is a futures prop firm. Pick your number today. Man, I've been killing it on this strategy. I've been killing it. Although yesterday on stream we didn't get anything. Yesterday I picked it correct, and I had 2 wins yesterday. Back-to-back 2 wins. I had back-to-back 2 wins yesterday when I got it correct. So it has to be something, right? It has to be something yesterday when I got back-to-back 2 wins. What should I pick, man? Put in your answers. Put in your answers. I'm saying today, yellow 7, man. Yellow 7 is speaking to me. Yellow 7. Let's go. Come on. Yellow 7. Oh, one off, man. I'm one off. Ben, man. Ben today has to give us the signal, man. Red 6. Who else wrote red 6? June wrote red 6. Alberto wrote red 6 as well. No, he wrote green 4. Look at him lying. I have it. I have proof. I see it. Scroll up, man. Don't lie. I see him lie. He's capping. Go to the top. You can't change, man. Whatever you last wrote, you change your mind. That is called hesitation. It's like taking a trade and saying, I would have taken that trade, but you didn't take it. You know? And then you tell everyone it's a win, but I didn't take it. It's cap, man. Do once more, once a day, man. That's you only get one chance a day. You have to come back tomorrow, and tomorrow we run again. Today I was one off today. I'm pretty close. I'm still have positive win rate on this. Yo, I thought about red 6. Do I get something? You get a clap. That's all you get. Win for me. Here I have a question. I have a question for my guys in Philippines. Is June a name in Philippines, J-U-N, or is it an abbreviation of a name? Like, because I know some people call June, but that's not their real name. But I know some people that they call June, but okay, it's a nickname, yeah. But their name is something completely different. Like their actual name. It can be a nickname? Yeah, that's what I thought. Nickname, bro? See? That's what I thought. It's a nickname. Alright, we have here the 30-minute closing, 50-minute closing, no 5-minute structure. Can we rely on no 5-minute structure today? That is the question. That is the question. Is DAX good enough to rely on no 5-minute structure? I'm not sure. We seem to be reacting off this previous level here. I really hope we can get 5-minute structure would be the key here. I don't know if it's positive risk to reward yet. 31 for 22, no. So you know what we want? What we want right now is we want a pullback and then a close above here will give us a stop loss of like 20 and a target of 20. 19.5, but it's enough. Sorry, with the mentorship, I assume I can still join until such time you switch it off? Yeah, so you'll be able to join, and then for anyone inside it, it won't switch off, obviously. It's just going to be to the public. So yeah, by next week it's off. Monday. Could you spell that DAX? It could be called DAX. It could be called GER40. It could be called DE40, DE30. I know one guy from Philippines. His name is Juncel. We call him June. Yeah. This move is not reliable. Looks fishy. Yeah, I think if we can get some 5-minute structure would be great. Let's double check on what gold is doing now. So we're coming back closer towards the bottom of the range. A little bit of ranging action here. A little bit of ranging action. I'd love to see us get out the range. Let me know in chat what you guys think of the music. If you like this music, if you don't like it, be honest, it's fine. Don't want some, I'm chilling with it. It seems like, you know, I don't know, it feels good. Feels calm, good, something interesting. I don't know if it's interesting, but you know, something No bottom wick as well. Did we get one on broker though? Yeah, we have one on broker, but it's just not an entry this, man. It's just not an entry this. We need something here. We need something. I don't want to buy highs like this for 10 points, have stop loss for like 30 points, and then it comes somewhere here and then stops and that's it. And then you have to go break even. Yeah, this is what we need right now. That's what I'm looking for, something like this. Opinion of entry break of low on current candle on gold. I don't like we're sitting at support, man. So for me, I don't like us sitting at 4-hour support. It's never part of a rule for me to sell at 4-hour support. It's just deadly. It's a deadly zone to be selling. Okay, we're getting some sort of pullback here, which is nice. Anyone know lot size calculator for DAX? It should have DAX in the regular lot size calculator. It might be called DE40 or something like that. So this is why I was saying, remember you guys heard me say it was not a setup? Right? It was not a setup because I did not want to just get in here and then have to hold through this pullback. Because now I would be like, oh shit, I hope it creates support. And instead of me hoping, why can't I trade that support creation? Right? This is exactly why. Rather buy gold back up towards the resistance? Yeah, it would be better than selling, I would say. Current 5 doesn't have a bottom wick. Yeah, I personally don't want to trade in the range on NFP day. I feel like it could be inconsistent. I'd rather sell from top of range. I kind of have a small, slightly leaning bearish bias because of lower highs, lower lows. Can everyone see why it's probably not a good idea to take this? If DAX goes 5-minute bearish, next bullish, can we buy back up? Depends how deep, if we have range, but if it's just going to close like that, then we might as well take it above here, which was that original plan, right? Then you're just taking the setup one above. Avoided a good slap. Yeah, I mean, if we put stop loss here, we wouldn't be out yet. But the problem is like, I hate this type of drawdown because I'm worried about it now. It doesn't look good, right? And it probably will take you out. But people don't notice the avoiding losses. It's super important. It's super important to be able to identify when you avoid losses. We only tend to notice in the market. Write in the chat a number 1 if this relates to you. Because it used to be me, okay? If this relates to you, write a 1. Listen, how many people in the market always come to the market and look for what they missed? Ah, that was an option. I could have entered there. Ah, I should have entered there. But never do you look at the opportunities that would have lost. I mean, I did that all the time. I would come to the market and be like, shit, I missed this option. This is the option I could have taken. But never do I consider what would have lost. I don't even care. I'm only looking at what win did I miss. But you don't notice, hey, if I took this, I would have lost. Because if you see a candle like this right now, you're not even thinking that you would have bought here. But in reality, when you're at the charts, you're looking right here for a buy if you're just trying to get in. You know? That's the thing. So like right now we avoided nice loss, but this gives us an opportunity to potentially buy back up. So we have that coming for us. And yeah. Why can't you stream NY today? I'm streaming it in the exclusive group. I streamed yesterday in the exclusive group. I just on YouTube, I don't think there's added value for me. You know? So I showed you guys NY just to show you. It's funny, right? I come to NY and then we start winning again. But that's happening. It's just, unfortunately, stream these days has been really funny. Because every time I show up to stream, it's something that... Why is this formatted like this? Anyone know how to fix this format? A line left. See, this is the smart people I have here. You understand? This is smart people, not Alberto telling me merge.
Sorry, I don't know how to delete it.
I'm not joking. No, you deleted it. There we go. Very good. So that's why, man. That's why. And I also, for your guys' education, I post the trades here. If you're not, you can go to Harry's trades and you can see. This is the trade I took in London session. This happened after stream, unfortunately. So we took buys here, but we spoke about this exact plan on stream. Got about 900 bucks on that trade. And then I took another buy yesterday in NY and then called it a day. So almost a 2% day yesterday, 1.9% day, which is good. And then you have to call it, right? See, I even wrote this. I wrote this also for me. To recognize, to do what? To call it a day. Very important. Call it a day. You win twice, call it. It's hard. I know a lot of you don't do that. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, markets are good today. Let me go in again. Give it back. And then you get pissed that you give it back. You get annoyed that you give it back. Or maybe it's such a good day that you're only $100 from passing your account. And you're so close to passing your account that you just try to get that last $100 on the same day to make your day even better. But that last step is the one that puts everything behind. Right? So it's the power of saying I'm done. It's the power of saying no. Very guilty, struggling to stop this habit. I can have 3 wins in a row and still want to go end up B at end of day. Exactly. Just have to learn to walk away. Post your trade and type exactly what I typed and hold yourself accountable to it. Right? I post my trade and I write to hold myself. Although I don't feel like I need to take another trade, but this is all you have to do. And then if you don't do it, at some point you're going to get sick that you simply can't hold true to yourself. You're just going to get fed up and eventually you're just going to be like, look, I have to make a change. Are you on Telegram? Yeah, I have Telegram. But remember, guys, I'll never DM you first. If someone is DMing you first, then, you know, it's going to be a bad idea. Do you know if we can select an alarm on project, set an alarm on project X? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. So gold here trying some downside now. Right at 4-hour support we closed. Very tough zone to be at. How's DAX doing? Pulling back here. So if we can create some support on DAX, I like it. I like support creation on DAX. Can look for some buys. Have you placed any trades? 16 trades, man. 16 trades we're in. 16 trades deep. Be ready. 16 trades, 17 trade coming soon. If we can finish 20 trades today, 20 wins, we should be good. Then I'm only satisfied. Let's have a look at what's happening with GU. You guys are asking about GU. Let's see what's happening with GU. Looking fine. Nice liquidity grab. Beautiful candle here. All looks good to me. 1 hour looks perfect. 30-minute looks perfect. I don't see any issues with GU, man. Some candle closing below here, maybe some issues. But otherwise, just waiting for some volume. That's it. So nothing to do. No candles closing back in the range. Just trust it. Didn't look good, but you have to make decisions based on closures. Yeah, but this is not US 30. This is GU. Look at how many times it does these consolidations. Right here it did the consolidation, but nothing broke. You have to always make decision on closure. Don't let the charts fool you of it just moving up and down. Look at what it's actually doing. So once you get a closure below here, make decisions. Right? Everything, yeah, never broke 5 structure. 1 minute structure looks okay here. Still respecting it. So you don't need to make any decisions based on that. You guys ran stop loss below the lows, I'm guessing, right? 6.8. Yeah, only spot out look for break even is probably somewhere in here. Or of course if we create structure above entry, but you need some structure above entry. Still in half risk? Why reduce risk though? Why reduce risk? You should not be scared of the loss that you're risking so much that you need to reduce half. Because now if you win, you're only going to win half. And then you're back to that same issue. It's a prime example of what we discussed yesterday. Take the loss. Be confident. Right? Because now look. To struggling doesn't mean it's wrong though. It's not doing anything that shows that it's going wrong. Struggling is different from it going wrong. Do you see it breaking structures and stuff? But yeah, it's a good trade, guys. You planned it, you sent the plan. You need to trust your plans. Very important, trust your plans. If the 50-minute closed below, and then you got a top wick that tapped, I understand. I can agree that it makes sense. But 15 even respected your zone. Look at 30. Go to higher time frame. If you look at 30 here, it didn't even look like it struggled. Once this finishes, it doesn't even look like it struggled. Right? So super important not to be thrown off by struggling. It is boring struggling, yeah, for sure, but it's not that much. Just go up higher time frame. As long as it's respecting levels, you're okay to see it struggle a bit. I've not been getting many positions lately. Are you just not at the charts? Because yesterday I had 2 easy positions, for example. So I am getting positions, but the only reason I would see you not getting positions is either you're not at the charts or maybe you're not viewing it correctly. And that's fine. Those are 2 things you can change. If you can't change that you're not at the charts, it's not you to blame. If you're just missing setups, you know, then it's just something you need to learn. Hi, I want to ask, if we set targets for every month, quarter, can this approach put pressure on you psychologically? Yes, you shouldn't set targets. You should just trade to your best ability. Your job is to come to the markets, have a plan and execute on the plan regardless of outcome. Not have a target and try to reach that target. You're not an employee trying to work for someone else and reach their targets. This is not the case that's happening right now. You are setting your own standard. That's what you do. How can I join the chat? You just need to be part of our team, the exclusive group. All information is here. That's how you can join. You can even talk to me on Zoom and all of that stuff. There you go. Save you some time. Paste the link for you. Luxury service. See, now this is nice because you have this 1 minute here. So you just wanted to keep making 1 minute structures above your entry. And that's it. And that's it. That's what you want to see. Just keep making 1 minute structures above your entry. 5 minute close well here. Obviously the threat here is still 50-minute no bottom wick. It is a threat. 6 minutes, shit can happen. But now you're just going to rely on these 1 minute structures to hold. If it breaks this one, it's not a big deal. It's better if it doesn't. It will show you that you're going to get a move probably quickly if it respects it. If not, then we can go into one more consolidation phase somewhere here. So then you can start consolidating in this phase and then look for your next breakout. Maybe a slight liquidity grab lower, but that's all above your entry for now. So that's what's beautiful about the way it's formed. But you just had to give it time. Then you can look for that extension to TP. Problem is, do we reject 30-minute resistance, right? Because that is a target. That is a target to reject 30-minute resistance. So that would be the only problem. So you want to see, like, if price is going to push through this 30, you want to see it come. If it reacts off it, it's fine. It can react off it. But then you want to see that just continue. Right? That's it. Super simple. So now we see if it stays in that consolidation box. If it doesn't, then you can manage at entry. You're in a good position. DAX setting up to buy. No, we still have to wait 5 minutes. We'll see if we can close bullish or not. Then potentially yes. But that 1 hour looks miserable. Really miserable. I've moved stops below the 5 minute structure for the entry. Yeah, you could manage even at entry as well. It's not going to be too bad of an idea. Full DJ today. Experimenting all different things. Music is depressing, bro. It's not depressing, bro. It's calm. You need to be calm. I don't understand how that's depressing. Harry, I failed my Japanese class. Can you help me? Don't know if I can help you with Japanese though. I can put you in contact with our Japanese members in our group and they'll be able to help you. But myself, I don't know if I can do much. 2 minutes for this 15-minute to close. We could have a setup number 2 here. Let's see. Good bottom wick. Any big news today? We have NFP day today. NFP day today. NFP day. So we'll see what happens with NFP day. This playlist, it sounds shit, man. Is that Minecraft competition? I don't know what the fuck that was, man. I was trying it out, but it sounds like shit. What do you expect with NFP for stock market? It's tough, man. We haven't had NFP for how many months, so I don't know what employment that is doing. We've had no sign of that. They're trying to they're hinting that they don't want to cut interest rates for December, which kind of indicates that labor market should come out strong. So we should see that labor market is possibly not doing too bad, right? All right, London Open here pushing down so far. So let's see what happens here with London Open. So we're seeing a move down. I was thinking about taking it on the flip here, but stops are going to be a bit deep here for my liking. 45 points. Buy DAX. Yeah, the open, man. You have to be super careful at the open. Setup 5? Yes, potential we could see. Is definitely a potential. Will the next 5 close enough be the next 5 enough be for setup 5? Needs to close above structure though. Harry, I'm GTX and I started trading a week ago. Can you please tell me what's the meaning of bias? Bias is kind of like what direction you're looking for price to move during a session. That's the meaning of bias. What do you mean your name is GTX? Your name in here is Inderpreet Singh. Doesn't sound like GTX to me. This is the guy who played Punjabi music, GTX. I don't know why he's in YouTube. Come to Zoom, brother. You need to learn from Zoom. I will guide you. I'll guide you in the videos to watch, man. You need to start on the exclusive content in WAP. If you're in Zoom, you need to come to the exclusive content and start on that. That's gonna get you way ahead super fast, man. Sorry, I have DM you on Discord. Could you check after stream? Sure. Let's see how the GU did. Yeah, there you go, right? Look at how we remember what I said about respecting in this box, man. This was absolute mastery in terms of price action. So I hope you guys took notes. Super important to learn about that. It was a good one? No, because you close half, so it wasn't actually good, because this should have been a full 1%. Now you take a loss, you lose that all, plus more. You see? This is what's costing. Was A plus setup? Yes, Steven. And I liked, you see how nice it was to follow it through? What we talked about, how it just needs to respect structure. See if we can buy up DAX soon, maybe. See if we can buy up DAX soon. 4 minutes for this candle to close. I want to see a 5-minute candle closing bullish. Then I'll look to buy DAX. Just go to the toilet and come back. Problem is stop loss here, 51, 17, doesn't make sense. Harry, is it one of your rules to never be in a trade during the open? I mean, if I'm in profit, then I can move to break even, then it's no problem. It's no problem like that. Toilet volume? Yeah, it was a bit of toilet volume. I don't know how I enter this because no 1 minute structure. I want to see if there was a way to enter. If I entered on the flip here. Let's see if I could have put stops here, right? Let's see how that works. And then I enter on this flip. How big is stops? 40 points for 20. No, it just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. That 5 minute close would make sense because the 5 minute close above here, we have stops how big? Yeah, like 20, 23. Maybe if it closed a little bit deeper somewhere up here. 25 points for 34. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Harry, how to be fearless in trading? I get anxious or stressed sometimes while in a trade. So it's okay to feel those emotions. You just have to not take action and let that cause you anything. Right, it's super important. But fearless is dangerous in trading, man. Fearless is definitely dangerous in trading. Message deleted. Let's read what this deleted. Ah, interesting message. Should I bother with this? Yeah, why not? Harry, you really fell off. I used to watch you when you had 600 viewers. Now you have 250. I pity you. So it's not that I've fallen off, it's that people have fell off from me. It's a big difference. So I haven't fallen off. My trading has been very strong. You can go through my stats. You're more than welcome to go and copy paste this into ChatGPT and see how my performance has been. But in the time that I've been streaming, which is only like an hour and a half per day, there's not been much action. There's not been much action. So for example, yesterday, if I just stream my whole day yesterday, people would love me. Because yesterday I took a gold buy that ran 200 pips. Then in New York session, I took a DAX buy that ran easily to 1-to-1. And I did that in front of everyone. But the problem is people are not seeing that on stream, so they automatically assume nothing is going on. I'm trading extremely well. People are doing extremely well. The results we've been having in the group have been the best, even better than when we were killing it on stream. And I really feel that me being transparent, me showing you how it is, long term, they will come back. And I feel like they will learn from that. And I feel I'll make a positive impact. Most influencers rely on tons of viewers to do well. For me, it's an act. I can just show everything. And I'll be the one to sit here and be the same person when I have 1,000 viewers and when I have 200 viewers. I will be the same person and I'll have the same things, because I know for a fact, just looking at the results that I'm having with those around me, it's been some of the best. And I can say that for sure, you know, and many people can't really have that, because I promise you, the results that people have been having around me recently is a true testament of what's going on behind closed doors. And if people don't want to accept that that's the truth going on behind doors, then they can just miss out. So no, I don't think that's true in my opinion. If I'm being honest. Harry, your Hindi video is awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. That happens within the app. Within the app, it does that. I think it's pretty cool. So it's pretty cool that within the app they're doing that. See how what DAX is doing now. Retrace the whole move. It's pushed a fair bit. We'll need some structure. I feel so. If we're taking trades, just selling the low. Let's say we close below this support here. We get a 15-minute strong candle close. It's a big candle. So honestly, what we will need is we will just need pure volume. I low-key prefer this. I don't want him to blow apart. Sorry, not in a bad way. No, not blow apart, but we need to have at least back to when it's a bit hype. I enjoy because with more it's hype. They were good people. Which video? It was on Instagram. It's finished now. The story is finished. I could send it in the public group if you guys want to see, because I know you're in the public group. I'll send it now. You guys can have a look. Was it this one? I have to figure out which one it was. It's sick, man, the power of it. This is all within the app. Why is it sending this video? That's the weirdest shit I've seen in my life. I don't know why it's sending like that now, but anyways. That's the one. I understand 3 languages. I prefer English only, but YouTube forces me to watch in Hindi or Hindi videos in English doing auto AI translate. Hate that very much. Why? You can't turn it off? Hope you're not off stream until gold blows up. Look, if a trade comes after stream again, I can't do anything about it, man. I really can't do anything about it if a trade comes after stream. Only sell you can take, Gabriel, is if you force it if we close below here on volume, you know? We didn't even close below the daily support, man. Look where we are on daily. Think good place to sell right here, you're asking me. Yesterday's trade was actually late. It's late when we close stream, but we were on Zoom till that trade happened. We were on Zoom. Just at the end of Zoom it came. But it was late compared to stream. Yeah, I have to agree. Compared to stream was late. We have another 5-minute support here as well. No 15, close below. Man, it's a very aggressive trade to take this 5-minute. Very aggressive. And no bottom wick. Yeah, impossible. I take that. Impossible, impossible. Took a loss on a GJ demand setup, done for the day. Well done, brother, for following your plan. Congrats to you. Unlucky, man. Well, what do I have to say? GJ can be like that. You followed your plan, what to do? Can't really change the outcome. Harry, I blew up 2 5K challenges account, was feeling bad, stopped trading for some time, now doing demo again, up 4% with discipline, taking 1 to 2 trades a week, not forcing it. Yeah. It's a good way to reset, man. You want to progress further. Always find ways to progress further. Right? So now start looking for how can I get even better? What information can I use? All of this stuff. Are we bearish bias? No, we're not. We're mixed. So we could buy gold pretty soon. There could be a gold buy. I'm watching for the buy to come. Yeah, John, I think it could be good, but it looks like we have a lot of heavy downside momentum at the moment. So we need to start to fade that. What do you think of setup 5 buy? Yeah, I was looking at that. That was actually, I was paper trading that in my head. I'm not doing it publicly, otherwise people take it. And then I get shit for 2 days. But yeah, I've seen it already. I have it on my other monitor. he never washes his hand after toilet visit. Damn. Not Mon, I meant Min. I took aggressive sell on gold. Yeah, I mean, if you sold right here, stop loss is 70 pips, push 30 pips. Tap this support. Nice try, Obsidian. Nice try. But you have to try with someone who's not as smart, man. You have to try with someone who's not as sharp. They call me Tradesharpe for a reason. It is also my name. But you have to try again. Cheers, Thomas. Alright, I'm calling it NFP day. Look, the trade might come after stream. Do not blame me, okay? Do not blame me if the trade comes after stream. Nothing I can do to avoid that. I'd love to see price get back above daily support and then potentially some buys. Some buys above 50 level. Buys above 50 level is what I'd be looking for. Do not blame me if it comes after stream. I told you the plan. If you don't take the plan, you are gay. I'm sorry. No, you're fine. But anyways, much love. See what DAX is doing before we leave. Yeah, DAX is still at the bottom of the range. DAX as well, same plan. Buys above here for me on DAX. Yeah, DAX looks good if we can get back above there. I quite like if DAX can get above here in 4 minutes. If that happens, I'll take that. Anyways, before I get shadow banned, before I get shadow banned, take care, guys. Much love. Hopefully catch you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you all showing up as always. Have an amazing rest of your day. Wish you many profits. Take care. Hopefully see you soon. Peace.